Hey y'all, Bridget Bartlett here. I am the president of Vision Marketing and Design.com. Today we are live inside of our Vision Marketing and Design team training. I see Miss Frankie is here. Hello, hello. I guess you guys found the Zoom link. I was so nervous about that because I've been doing a lot of work restructuring things. This is why I tell business owners that you really should at least know enough to manage and update your own website, because as your business grows, you have to restructure things, you have to change things, you have to move them around. Even if you have someone else doing your client websites, at least know enough to do your own, because I've gotten a lot of feedback. Some things were working, some things were not working, which is so par for the course. That is why I am blessed to have a team. So before I actually get started taking all your questions, I want to show you around the, did you have something? I think, Frankie, is that you? Okay. Unless you guys have something right now, I'm going to go ahead and show you all around, and then I'll take your. Did you have a question, Alfredo, before I get started?
Just one question. Speaking of automation, thank you. First of all, speaking of automation, the way I position myself is that I'm selling the automated invisible machine to help entrepreneurs.
Recording in progress.
Frankie, that was you.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. I got to hear you.
I was like, I can't find mute fast enough. Frankie, I see you on the screen 2 different times.
Yeah. You know what? On my other computer, I couldn't get the sound, so I logged in on this one, and I don't know.
Oh, now I can't hear you.
Okay.
Hello.
You're unmuted though.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. What happened was I logged in on my older laptop, and I had no sound. I don't know if I had it hooked up to some other sound device like speakers. So I was getting out of that and getting into my new computer. So now here I'm showing up twice, and I'm trying to get, I'm trying to close this one out.
Which one is the true one?
Yeah, but you know what? I've been known to go in twice, once though on a computer, and then my cell phone too, because I get blown off a lot. And sometimes it's better to pick up on my cell phone. But I don't know why I'm showing up twice now, because I've closed out here.
Let me try to remove you. I think I removed the other one. So you're
okay, good. That's
good.
What it was. Yeah. Okay.
All right, cool. Problem solved. Alfredo, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I wanna set up a e-com store selling the funnel templates. And I wanna be able to share the funnel with my clients, potential clients. And I wanna have them click the button and automatically transfer the funnel along with the email sequence in their account. I am a little bit confused watching the RPM setup and stuff like that with the tagging stuff and so on. How can I do that, please?
Well, that's definitely not something that I can answer quickly, because
just give me an idea where I can watch the tutorial stuff like that.
Yeah, there is in the replay section, there is a video all about tags, all the different ways that you can use tags. So that would definitely help you. The main thing that you need to know is when you grab that public link to transfer, if there is an email, if there's a page on the website that's connected to an email sequence, so you have like an opt-in page and it's connected, that sequence that's connected to that list is going to transfer as well. So as long as that is connected to the website, that public link will have the website and the email list and the sequence with it.
So when they click the button, they will automatically transfer the funnel along with the email sequence in their account. And After that, I have to set up their email, I don't know, business, whatever, info, stuff like that in Mail Inbox.
Yeah, there's actually there are some things like utilizing like auto tags. Let me just show you
Thank you.
real fast what I mean here.
Thank you.
So if you go inside, I'll just use the old Mailing Boss. If you go inside here and you go to, let me just go to, let me go to my workflow first. And let me just choose one of these here. So I'll choose this one. Oh, no, let me choose this one. Okay, so this is my list right here. Okay, so if you click on the list and you go to update list, all the places that it has like an email, you want it to be like the auto tag for that. So I think that's what you're saying. It's kind of in depth, and maybe I can show you next week, maybe just do a training on that specifically. But let me go back here. I wanted to find in every single email. So this is active right now, but in every single email, let me pause it. You'll see, let me go save and next. This is the main part that you have to do. When it says from email, this is what's going to make it, when you transfer, it's going to be active instead of paused. And it's also going to auto populate the from name and the reply to, and then the name and then the email. So you have to choose where it says from email. You have to, when you're transferring and you want it to be like a template, like I sell, you want to make sure that you're choosing this Mailing Boss, like generic email. I can't really tell you specifically why that works, but it does. So just make sure that if this is the one that you want people to use as a template, that you set up each individual email like this. So it's the this auto tag, and you can click here and see the available auto tags. So like this one's from name. So you just want to click here for from name. And this one's reply to. So if you go to auto tags, you'll click reply to. And then for this one, you just want to click on the one that says the mailingboss.net. And then for this one, this is the to. So I like to choose F name, but you can choose any of these. Most people choose like F name or email. So that's how you want to set that up. And you just want to do that on every single email. Within the sequence.
Okay, and this is what I have to do when I share the funnel along with the email sequences.
Yeah, as long as you have like the list and then the email sequence, just like this workflow here, as long as you have your list and then you have your email sequence like this, and each individual email is set up that way, as long as this is connected to a funnel opt-in form, everything should transfer and work perfectly.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so let me actually show you, because I know that you guys will have questions about this. I want to show you some work that I've been doing here on the website. So you can see that I changed this around, and I actually have, I'm giving away my local business course. So this is, I want to explain this to you, not as in I'm showing you what I did. I want to explain to you why I did this so that you can do this for your own business. Okay. So what I did was I'm always optimizing. I'm always looking at the click map that I have, you know, that's another tool we have in Builder. I'm always looking at this to find ways of increasing conversion. Okay. So as my brand has progressed, and this is why I tell you guys too, don't wait until you have all the things figured out of what you want to do in your life and all of that, and how you're going to use Builderall and all the skills and tools that you're learning. Don't wait until you figure it all out. Just start somewhere, because it's going to be a constant progression. And that's exactly what I'm doing now. So I have updated my website. I took some better pictures of myself. I wanted to add this little timer here. I want to make this first fold really compelling. So if someone sees a YouTube video and they're like, what is she doing? What's this whole training thing about? And they click on here, they immediately, I'm giving them value right away. Okay. So I want them to opt in here, and they're going to get my local business course. Okay. So here I put in a statement about myself, because here's why. If you're branding yourself like this, they may not see a video. They may just like, click on a link somewhere on your social media, know nothing about you. So again, you want to provide them value, but also you want to say, hey, who is this person? So here's a little bit about myself. And then I go into all of the benefits here. Okay. So that's why I restructured this the way that I did. Now, when it comes to the, I'm really working kind of backwards, forwards. So I wanted to redo the membership site because I feel like it was really not, as I've added things on, it wasn't very, cohesive. It was really hard to kind of find things. And so even though now you guys are like, well, I can't find anything now, but I think that this will make it a lot easier. Okay, so this is the home page here, and it's just welcome to Team Vision. You can click here to join the Telegram group. You can click here to get the Zoom. And if you guys want to know these graphics with the little pointy finger, it's just a GIF that I created on Canva. You just choose the image element, and then you can choose a GIF. So here is where you want to choose the live training and replay. So you see here that we're using the modern theme now. So here's the thing. And here's all of your benefits. So like your social media content to grab your promo code, all of the courses, the Team Vision affiliates, how to become a freelancer. So all of these things are down here that are relevant. And you'll see that the live stream is streaming right here. But if you want to comment, you have to click here to access the live, okay? And then you can comment. So here's the thing. I originally set this up so that there was no registration. The problem is, though, is that you have to be a registered user to be able to comment. So even though you guys are already members and all of that, new members, I've set it up to as soon as they become a member and they register, that they automatically have access, so they won't have to do this. But since you guys were already members before we set this up, all you have to do is click here, and then you're going to go to like a free checkout page that I've created for you. And then you're just going to click continue, and then that will create that account, and it will release the access for you. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure to explain that. So the courses are also in the new modern e-learning. You don't need to register anything for that. All of the same things are down here to make it easy for you to find. And you see here that I've gone through like productive solopreneurs, successful solopreneurs, social media marketing. I think that this will make it a lot easier for you guys to find things that you're looking for. It's also like way prettier. So, so if you click on here, you can see all of the different videos within the courses. So here's another thing I wanted to show you. The PLR products, instead of just having the download in here, which was definitely not a permanent solution, I've created this page here so you can easily find, and these are like bulk downloads. So you guys could literally come in here and download all of these within like 5 seconds. And then now you can have them, you can resell them, you can add them to your website as bonuses. You can do whatever you want with them. I don't care, but you have over 85,000 PLR products that you guys instantly have access to. So it's articles and ebooks and videos and infographics and stock photos and audio. Okay. So if you want your social media, you just need to, you can see down here, here's your social media content. So it's going to be in this calendar here. So every single month, you just need to click here, and then you'll get the link to that. Also, you guys can resell, you guys can rebrand, you guys can use that for clients. You can do whatever you want with that. So if I go back here, here's the PLR products again, and then here are your affiliate resources. If you click here, it just goes to this page. Definitely this page will be, more streamlined and congruent. So if you want to access your affiliate resources, you can do that there. And then of course, if you want your promo code, you can do that. And if you guys have any questions, this is a GIF as well that I created on Canva. So hopefully that helps kind of like make sense to you guys, and hopefully it made things a lot easier for you to find. So let me know what you think. Do you have any questions? Anything that has nothing to do with the e-learning? Do you have any other questions?
The Netflix site. It's quite beautiful.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. sometimes, and again, it's like I hate the services page right now. I think it's so ugly, but it's like, I am so like anti not take action that if I need to put it on there, I'm going to put it on there. I'm just going to get it there so I have a place to tell people. And then it's like, once you get a good foundation of like really all of the things, all the different moving parts of your business, then you can go back in and update things and kind of make sure your brand is congruent. All of your buttons are the same style and color and all of that stuff. So
you don't have to be perfect from the very beginning. It's
exactly.
Getting better.
Exactly.
Step by step.
Yeah. And you guys have seen the whole process. I mean, as soon as I wasn't with Builderall, you guys have seen me build up my whole business and everything I'm doing. My website wasn't great at first. Still not amazing, but it's getting better, and I'm getting really, I'm getting a real clear picture of like where I want this to go, what types of things that I need to add in the future. So lots of cool, exciting things coming.
Yeah, you are very humble. Since the summer till is almost October, mid-October. If you watch the site back in the summer and the site right now is quite a big improvement in your journey.
Yeah, thanks. I think it's cool for you guys to see. It's like I always say, I don't just preach it. I practice what I preach. And then hopefully by telling you guys every step of the way, it helps to make sense, and you can kind of be like, oh, I'm not really doing what she's doing, but I love what she did there, and I want to implement that with my own business. Frankie, do you have a question?
Exactly. I want to implement everything I see because it is so wonderful. I think I heard you say, yeah, I think I heard you say questions except about e-learning. Is that correct? And the reason I'm asking is because when I went first to register, I got a message that said it was an error, but it said that an embedded page at elearning.builderall.com says the login is correct. And when I went to eLearning to see if I could correct whatever that was, I was not able to do that.
No, I was saying, did you have any questions about e-learning or not? So you're totally good. As far as that, when did you try it? Because I got some people that were, when I figured out the whole like register, and then you have to be registered to chat and all. So I was doing a lot of work. So I just want to make sure if it's still a problem.
Yeah, I can see, because as I said, when I went in first, I got this message. So I waited, I don't know, a few hours, and then I went in and registered and everything went through. Okay. But I'm asking about that though, because on another site, which I may have to go through support with, I got that same message. And I know the credentials were correct.
Yeah, maybe it was just like a fluke or a bug or something, or...
Yeah, I don't know what it was, because like I said, with yours, let me get my hand down, but with yours now, I got in and it's no problem and I'm happy, but I wanted to find out if you could shed some light on it, because I think I have that same problem with another site, membership site.
What it sounds like is that there was some type of issue with the iframe, or maybe because the e-learning, you can't connect a domain to it. And so if you want to, which I want to do, I want it, even if I could lock it down with the registration, I still want it inside my website. So it is embedded with an iframe. So to be able to, when you're working with membership sites and then you have the e-learning, you can lock it down, just the e-learning. You can also just like not do any registration and close that off, and then use the checkout, which is what we're doing right now. So there's so many different moving parts. I would really, for me to say like, oh, that's definitely what it is, I would really just have to troubleshoot and be like, okay, it's not that, it's not this, it's not that. So that's kind of maybe what I would say is, if that's still a problem, make sure that your embed code is correct. If you're using the link, maybe you want to try the actual...
Don't create a page here.
Yeah, maybe you want to do the embed and then republish and and try that. Also try maybe looking in an incognito window and see if it still looks like that. If you've tried all those things and you still don't know, definitely contact support.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anybody else have questions? No? Oh, I see Shawana has her hand up. How can I help you, ma'am?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
Bridget, I was trying to write some emails last night, and I got on my email, I put the F name in capital letters in the brackets, but I didn't get the person's name. I got high user test. What did I do wrong?
If you did the bracket, did they put, I'm wondering, is the name field of the opt-in form, is it required? Because if it's not, it could be that they didn't put a name. And
Yes.
if also we'll say that if you're testing and because if
Okay.
you
Well, maybe
send,
it's because I was testing, because I did,
if you do
I
like
did
a,
send you the test email to myself.
yeah, that's what it is. When you send yourself like a test email to see if it's working, that it'll say that.
Definitely, when
Oh,
you
okay.
send a test email to yourself, it will appear F name.
Yeah, she's talking about on the part where like you create the email and then before you activate it, you can click to send yourself a test email. Yeah, it'll say that. But definitely like use an incognito window and then send yourself a test using a real email. That way you can make sure that everything is functioning properly. Cool.
Okay. It was a real email address, but I was doing the test email.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, that's what I mean. Because when you say send that test email, it doesn't ask for a name. So there's technically no name. But if you do like an actual live test where it's like the email's active and you're just basically replicating what a lead would do, then the name should work. Anybody else?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anybody else have questions?
Hi, Bridget.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Just had a question. I'm sure probably by now everybody knows about the new plans, but just wanted to get your thoughts on them.
You know, I'm always a fan of multiple options. I mean, the more options, I feel like the better for everyone, because while maybe this is a perfect example. I only promote the premium plan. That's just my thing. I think when you do affiliate marketing, especially, you really have to think about your own business. This is why building your own business is so important, because you want to make sure that your business is structured in a way that no matter what the affiliate companies that you promote do, it doesn't affect your business so dramatically. And so I feel like if I promote the premium plan, Builderall could change their plans 9 million times and there could be all this fluctuation. And in reality, it doesn't really bother me or affect me because I promote the premium plan, period. Now, maybe you have a strategy that you want to, like maybe someone who's doing the Gloria Foods reseller opportunity, that would be a great thing because you have the cheaper plans. And maybe what you want to do instead of, creating, using that website and, using the Gloria Foods website and all that, if you want to use that as a Builderall lead, you can say, look, all you have to do is sign up for Builderall. I'll go ahead and transfer your website. We'll get all of this set up for you. I'll even maybe create a chat bot or something, like something. You could actually create like a restaurant chat bot that's so generic. That's literally like, click here for your hours, click. And then they don't know that it's so easy. And you could just duplicate that and use it for hundreds and hundreds of clients because you have unlimited chat bots and it's in their account too, right? You could get it all set up for them. When you, with your leads, you can actually get cheetah access. So it's like, really the sky's the limit again. So maybe that is the structure you want. And so those cheaper plans are great. Maybe you have someone who is like diehard WordPress and that's all they want to do. So now you have a plan for that person. So regardless of your clients, you know, we always talk about when you're in these consultations, people always say, what do you do? What do you say? And all that. And actually, it doesn't even matter. The main thing is what you're listening to. You know, you let them talk, you ask them questions that they will give you the answer that you need to know to be able to determine which of all of your solutions as an agency owner is the one for them. So it's not about, you know, you don't go into consultations and you're like, I'm going to sell this and I'm going to, you know, it's not about that. It's about, I want to ask them questions so that the answer gives me what is the right solution, almost like the magic 8-ball where it's like you shake it and you're like, you know, what's the solution? Well, I need to get to the solution by you telling me what your problems are. So hopefully that makes sense. And
Perfect sense. Thank you.
Anybody else have any questions? Shawana? I do love the hands.
I have 2 questions, Bridget. Okay, is there a way for us to get to fix our checkout so that the person can pay what they would like to pay, whatever that amount is? Like there's no set price.
You can use PayPal. PayPal has a donate option, and if you go to your PayPal account and I think it's actually in the top header, but you can create like a donation link, and then you can just add a button like a donate here, and then click, and then it will go to PayPal. Like it opens up a PayPal window, and then they can type in whatever amount they want and then pay that way. But yeah, but inside of Builder, there's not a way.
Okay, second question. How many items can be checked out in the super checkout, or can you only check out one item at a time?
If you're using just the product feature, only one at a time. But if you want them to be able to like add things to a cart or make multiple purchases or something like that, then you can use the e-commerce. The thing about the e-commerce, though, that you have to remember is that you can't do subscriptions. So if it's like a reoccurring charge, you can't use the e-commerce for that. So you would have to use the product pages, even though if that's something that you really need for your business, you can actually build all of that out in Stripe only. So you could actually.
Okay, so once you want them to be able to purchase more than one item at a time, you have to use e-commerce.
Yeah. And you could still, you could still set it up like it was a single product, just by grabbing, going to your, let me show you here. So like if you see on my website here in the shop tab, this is an e-commerce store, but I personally think the categories on the left-hand side, the way that it defaults looks really ugly and I don't like it. So I actually just created like categories here. And so if you click here to go to see templates, it pulls up all of only the Canva templates. And so it's like it opens its own window, right? So that's kind of how I have it sorted in the categories. So you could, if you like, let's say that I wanted to create that same look like this, but I wanted to do individual products and still use the e-commerce. What I would do is I would just go to this product link. And when it opens up, I just want to take this long link right here, and then I want to copy it and then paste it in a button. So if I have all of these different products and I can build this out however I want, when you click this button, it would go right to this product. So if, that's kind of like a hybrid type of option. Did that make sense? Is that kind of what you're looking for?
No, I don't think that's kind of what I'm looking for, but I understand what that is because still you could only buy one item at a time the way that is, right? Even though it opens up all of those things, you can only purchase one item at a time. I'm
No,
just looking for them to be able to put more than one item in the cart at a time.
yeah, you can, so like, let's say that I wanted to purchase this, okay? I could just click like, maybe I want 2 and I want to add that to my cart. Okay, so when you add to the cart, now I have
Mhm.
these products. So if I wanted to keep shopping, I could just click there and like, let's say now I wanted a cheetah template and like, I'm gonna click here and then let's go ahead and I'll take 2 of those. And then I'm going to continue shopping. So you could do this whole thing, right? And then when you go to your cart, you can see the products that you have in the cart. Now to make a purchase, or if you want to see any of your other products, like, so here's go to cart. So you can see now I have 3 of those because I already had 1 in my cart and then I added 2. And then I could check out and purchase all of these at the same time. And then if I wanted to
And this is
access, if I wanted to come back and access, I would click here and then log in and then I would be able to see my products.
so that's using the shopping cart,
Uh-huh.
or
Yeah,
is
that's
that
using the
using WooCommerce?
The
E-commerce.
e-commerce system.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's what I need to happen. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, Jackie has done some really awesome training on the whole e-commerce system and stuff. So if you haven't started using it yet, I would definitely say watch what she has done. It'll probably save you hours of frustration, but she does a really, that's her jam. So she does a really good job of kind of breaking it all down and walking you through the whole process. Cortez, welcome. I see your hand is up. How can I help you?
Yes, hello. Well, first of all, let me just say thank you because you've already helped me a ton. I saw your stuff in Builderall early on, but I'm from the network marketing world, so Builderall was an afterthought, and now it is the first thought because of you. Because I see what you're doing with it, and I have a membership site, and I was doing some things, and I was neglecting the power of Builderall to help me build my business. But I wanted to ask you about your e-learning, and I know you switched to the modern. Is that embedded in your site? Because I love the way you have all of the additional products around, and even inside one of your pages, I saw that you even have the RPM banner in there. So how is that set up? Because I would love to model that.
So let me just show you like the back end of my whole website here. So let me share.
Okay.
Because I much rather show than tell. So I'm going to just dive into my whole website and you guys can see I actually have way too many pages because as I've started working through things, and then something that's really important when you create your websites, if you're like this plans page, I'm not using anymore, but you don't ever want to just delete the page, because then what happens is while things are floating around in the internet, if someone clicks on this link, it's going to be a broken link. So you can always redirect it. I'm getting off topic, but you can just quickly redirect it here by putting the correct link and then clicking save. Okay. So for your membership site, the things that you need to remember are, obviously you need to create your membership site. As soon as you do, you get a members page, which is right here. For the e-learning, so basically, I'm trying to find a way to explain this to you easier. For the e-learning, let me get in here and see. It's just embedded into a page, okay? So regardless of what you put on your page that's within your membership site, it's really irrelevant, okay? Because we're going to control this. You can lock it down, like I was saying earlier, with the e-learning and making it to where, people have to purchase to be registered, and you can do all of those things. But if you're going to embed it into a membership site, you really don't want all the redundant action, the multiple times of registering and things like that. So what you can do is leave it open-ended, and then just lock down the page. Okay, so what I've done is I created my membership site, and I'm just like Team Vision members. I'm going to release it manually upon payment. You can actually automatically grant access if it's a free thing, or if you want to only allow active Builderall members, but you have to remember it's for all Builderall members, not just yours. And then the same for active Builderall partners that have the premium plan. Okay, so you can choose who gets into your website based on these actions here. You can choose the authentication type. So do you want them to, log in with a token, or just logging in, or both? And then here you want to choose on all that. It'll pull up all of the pages within your whole website. And then you just need to check the ones that you want to be locked down within this membership area. So I'm literally, if I have like my live page, only members can access my live page. So I'm going to check this box. Same with the Builderall events, because it has things, like things that I don't want people who are not Builderall members to get access to. And then, this free membership, and then replays and things like that. So once you get all of that, and actually I want to change this since I'm just seeing this. So once you get all of those pages locked down, I'll do that in just a second. Then you want to choose the members area page. So this is going to be like the home page of all your membership areas. So mine should actually be the welcome. And for some reason, I'm not seeing this because I told you guys that I have been working. Here we go. So this is actually the welcome page, because as soon as they get logged in, this is going to be the page that they go to, right? And this is going to be the page that basically houses all the benefits and stuff, right? So this is basically like the home page of your membership area, and then you're going to click save. All right, so that's how you lock the pages down. Now, if you want to embed the e-learning, you just get, you can go to e-learning here, and then you can get the code. So if I wanted to embed this, I just want to click here. Now, this is for the main e-learning. If you want to use the code, if you want to use the actual embed code, you could do that here. I typically just use the link. And there's also a link here if you want to release upon purchase, and then it has some upsells and things like that. There's a whole training on how to use the modern theme in the knowledge base if you want like more in-depth training. So what you're going to do is take this, and you're going to go to a cheetah page. Let me just create a new one here. I'm going to just call this test, and then test, and we'll just click save. So now I have this blank page. Let's say that I wanted this to be my e-learning. So I'm going to choose this page. I'm going to add a panel. And then let me stretch this out, give myself some more room. Then I need a iframe. So I'm just going to choose that and drag it over here. Then I'm going to click in the iframe and click on edit element, and then go to general settings. And then I'm just going to paste my link here. Okay. Now, I don't know why this is better, but Shelly once told me if you ever use the link in the iframe to click inline HTML. And so that is just as much as gold to me. And so that's what I do every single time. I wish I could tell you why. I'm not that technical. So here is where this is the important part that really confuses everyone. So when you have the iframe, you need to adjust this, okay, so that it goes the length of the panel, and also to make sure that nothing is cut off. So I'm just going to delete this here. Let me just move this up, and I'm going to go down. I'm going to stretch this out so that the panel is as long as the iframe. And of course, to adjust the iframe, you can right click, and then you can just adjust it manually like this, and you see that it shrinks it down. You definitely want to make sure when you're using the iframe that all the pages look good, because sometimes, like if I go over to the actual live streaming page, there's a lot of space at the bottom, and that's because there's a little bit of content with the same size of panel. And that's really, unfortunately, when you're working with iframes, that's what you have to do. So here's the other important part. the mobile view. Okay, so when you go to mobile, you can see right away that does not look right. So you need to go to minimum size, and then you just want to adjust this until it looks how you want it to look. Okay, so we're just going to expand this a little bit. If you want to go to advanced and you want to like reduce the side padding on the side, you could do that. And then all you have to do is the save. Okay, so now I've created this page, I've put my e-learning, I've embedded it in there. Now the only thing that I have to do to lock this down is go back to my membership area, and then I need to choose test. And then now I looks like I have 2 tests actually. So when I save this, the only people who will be able to access this page here are people who are members. So if I take this, it's actually a brand new page. So if I open an incognito window, then you'll see it's locked down. So no one can access it unless they're a member. So that's all you have to do, literally, to, you know, with anything. I mean, that anything could be on that page. It could be the e-learning, it could be your booking calendar, it could be bonuses that you have, it could be anything.
That, and then I also saw, it looks like even on your homepage of your e-learning, I must have missed that because I did watch some of your e-learning training on putting your social links down at the bottom, and all it is, man, how did I miss that? Because that looks really, really good, and it looks really professional. And I think I'm always trying to, because I am huge with imposter syndrome, I need to make it look good and I feel good about promoting it. So I want that kind of look and feel with all of the extra bells. So you can do that in e-learning with your homepage. Is that what you did?
Let me actually show you that. So inside of the replays here, so when you choose the modern theme, okay, when you choose that up here, you know, it defaults to standard, but when you choose modern, then these extra things show up here, okay? When you want to choose those extra like social links and things, you're going to put that here. Okay. So see on my e-learning where you see the like social media and promo codes and all that, this is where you put that. And it's so easy. It's literally like you click here, you name it, you put the image here, and then you put your link. So that's all you have to do. Then at the bottom, social links. And I created all these images on Canva. I just literally used one of their standard templates, and then I branded it to myself and then threw it. Literally, I was like a machine yesterday. I was like, just say, you know, all the templates and all that stuff. And then this section right here, this is going to be on that purchase page. So like I was saying, if you go to get the embed code and you click here, this is not a necessary step, but you could choose to have like this upsell page here. And then it has like, you know, what they're working on or what. So this would kind of be like the home page if you wanted to use it like that. And then there's a more section where you can put, you know, your affiliate links, or if you have additional courses or something, really you could put whatever you wanted to. You just want to put it down here. So this can be anything.
Gotcha. So I just missed that whole section when I put my course, because I actually built a test course yesterday on my podcast, because I watched your training and I was like, man, let me see if I can do this live. And it was really amazing because in 30 minutes, we kind of had to shell 3 modules, 1 lesson in each module. And I'd use your Canva training, and went in Canva, did a template, then I added a page, adjusted it. And I was like, where have you been all of my digital marketing life, right? So amazing. And I am super thrilled to kind of be in your community. And RPM is great too, because I've been geeking out over that the last couple of days. And James's traffic is bananas. Like I got 75% opt-in on my first round. So it's just amazing. So all because of you. So thank you so much.
Well, it's not because of me. It's because of you. You took action.
Well, okay. I'll give myself a little credit.
Yeah. See, you're the one who's like, hey, I'm sick of whatever this is I'm doing. I need something different. And you're the one who took the time to seek out opportunities. And you're the one who started taking action. And you're the one who's asking the questions. And you're the one who's seeking out the answers. It's like you're doing all of that stuff. My husband says sometimes I feel so bad for people starting out on this journey, because if they have to do everything that you did, I feel sorry for them. Because we're all crazy. We're on
Yes.
track.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to run into the nutrition store and get what I came to get, but I saw you live and I could not jump on and ask that question because now I got a better understanding of how to tailor my e-learning and even for my group to teach them how to do the same thing so they can add those different things. So thank you so much again.
You're welcome.
All right, cool.
Yeah, James, he does have a great system, the RPM. His traffic is the best I've ever seen, honestly. I've never, ever done a solo ad and gotten like 84% opt-ins like I do with James's traffic. So kudos to James for that. He's a beast. But you know, there's so much stuff that goes into that. It's not just about he has a big list. It's about how he keeps his list warm, how he keeps it clean, you know, how he the things that he does to get people to opt in, the emails that he writes. I mean, all of it's like, that's why I feel like I don't really like to do paid advertising, but when I do it, I'm going to take James's traffic. Where else can you get, like, for 100 clicks for like $150? If 85 of those people opt in, that is a really, really cheap cost per lead. You can't get that with Facebook ads unless you like run, you know, thousands of dollars worth of, you know, testing and traffic and all of those things. So definitely good. Anybody else have questions today? No? Valerie, I see your hand up.
Hello,
Hey.
Bridget. How are you today?
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. This is a question that kind of goes way back. For some reason, on the dashboard in the affiliate area, I have never been able to put my picture up there. It always stays. I made the little avatar, and what am I missing that I can't get it on the little shadow guy?
Did you create the Gravatar through WordPress and then connect that to your profile?
I believe so. I followed the instructions.
Yeah,
I have an avatar that, you know, shows on this one little section,
Mhm.
but I don't understand how to get it to show on the page.
It should, because it's linked. So when you update one, it should update the other. Let me just look at this real fast and see. Because I don't think that, I think that's the only like place that you can actually update your profile picture. Yeah, because I'm
Yeah. And yeah, I did do it on the WordPress thing. It's been a long time.
contact support, but that's the only way that I know how to. I don't really know why we have to use the Gravatar, but you know, a lot of website builders they do that. But if you maybe the email of your account is not registered within the Gravatar, maybe.
Oh, that might be.
Yeah, go to your actual like Gravatar account. If you click on like account and then you go to the, I'd show you, but all of my personal info's in there. But if you click on account and then you go and click on profile picture, it will link to that Gravatar website. So just log in there and then check your profile and make sure that you have the same email in there with that picture selected as your Builderall account. So that could be why, if it's not the same email, you might need to.
That could be because I had WordPress years ago and I might be on a different email.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you for the suggestion.
You're welcome. How can I help you, Marcel?
Bridget, how you doing? Just one quick question. Video hosting. What can you tell me about Builderall's hosting? So if I, didn't want to put things on YouTube, how many videos can I do with Builderall's?
Well, you have 10 gigs of space, so you can do whatever you want. If you want 1 million websites or 1 million email lists or 1 million videos, or you can have unlimited everything until it fills up 10 gigs of space, and then you can purchase more if you need it.
Okay, great. That's it for now. Thanks a lot.
Welcome. Anybody else have questions today? I can't believe it's already Friday. I've barely looked up from my laptop because I've been like so determined to get this website redesigned, because I'm like the same thing, we were talking about imposter syndrome. It's like, if you want to present yourself as a professional marketer and know something about digital marketing in the world, you have to, your website is like your calling card. That's where people are going to judge you immediately, your skill level when you go there. And I think about when I was trying to, at my first website, it's like, why can't I get any clients? Probably because my website looks like crap. But that doesn't mean that you're doomed, but maybe you need to have somebody else polish it for you if your skills are not there. Maybe you need to, look at some, one of the best things to do is look at other website templates, like go to Template Monster or something, like go to Elementor and look at different website templates and things that you like, and then try to recreate that. That is absolutely, I still do that because I love to be like creative, but when I'm sitting looking at a website, I don't even know where to start. So if I look, and it's also a great way to get kind of inside the client's head, and you gather up all these, for example, if I had a client that was a pharmacy and he had no idea what he wanted, I would look at some website templates, I would look at his competition, and I would say, which one do you like the best? And then I would try to find a template that's similar to that, so that I have kind of a place to start, because it can be very overwhelming trying to figure out, well, how do I position this? Where do I use an accordion element for that? Do I use a GIF for that? Do I use, so it can be overwhelming. Always start with a template. Doesn't mean you have to be perfect, but you'll definitely get a lot of good ideas to make your website look much, much more professional and hopefully more clients. So anybody else have questions? No? No? All right. Well, it is Friday, so I will definitely let you all go. I hope you have an excellent weekend. And I am going to be adding some health and fitness, 30 days of content for the health and fitness niche. I'm going to be adding that, so you guys will be able to use that as well. We all have different businesses and niches and things that we work with, and I actually have a client that we had to create all this for, so I am going to just forward to you guys so that you can use it as well. So if you are in a niche that is health and fitness, you are in for a treat. So I will see you all Oh, Valerie, you have a question? I see your hand
Oh, I'm
up.
sorry. I just meant to do the little applause. Thank you very much for everything. I hit the wrong one.
You're welcome.
Have a super weekend.
Awesome. You too. Okay, guys, as I always say, go make your vision a reality. Have a nice weekend.